Liwei slowly rose from his chair and walked toward him, his eyes burning into the assistant as though he could see right through him. Did he dare to lie to him? Did he dare to trick him? The assistant trembled under the intensity of his gaze, words failing to escape his lips. Liwei's voice, low and dark with fury, finally cut through the silence, demanding him to speak. The assistant's voice shook as he admitted that he indeed had a wife and a child. Liwei stepped closer, his eyes never leaving him, and asked if, by investigating, he would find exactly what he had just said. The assistant's chest tightened as he tried to explain, but Liwei's gaze bored into him, unrelenting. What Liwei hated the most, he said, was people thinking they could lie to him and take him for a fool. And yet he had forgiven him, had given him a second chance, only for him to lie about Fang threatening his wife and child, when in truth there were none. Liwei moved even closer, his presence overwhelming, his eyes piercing as he asked what exactly he was hiding and what games he was playing at. The assistant felt as though his soul was escaping his body. Trembling, he admitted that he had intentionally gotten close to Fang, hoping to gain his loyalty and help him. Liwei's eyes widened slightly, waiting for him to continue, and the assistant went on, explaining how he had watched his father's business struggle because of them, how his father loved what he did, and how before Liwei's uncle had taken over, Eastgate Group had a contract with his father to buy Chinese traditional herbs and supply them. Since the uncle's takeover, the contract had been terminated, and his father, still devoted to his work, was slowly losing his health, planting herbs without any reward, the strain slowly killing him. He thought that by becoming Fang's lapdog, he could one day convince him to reinstate the contract and give his father some peace. Liwei's gaze softened, as it all seemed to return to him, and as he thought about who the assistant's father must be, he realized it could only be the old man he had met on the outskirts of the village, the same man who had once saved Amara's life. Still keeping his eyes on the assistant, he asked where his father lived, seeking confirmation. The assistant confirmed the location and pleaded, begging Liwei not to fire him, insisting that he had no intention of causing harm and that everything he had done was for his father, to ensure he could die with some happiness rather than despair. Liwei stood there silently for a moment, letting the words sink in, thinking that perhaps this was fate, or some strange coincidence, that the son of the man who had saved Amara was working for him. His voice softened slightly as he told the assistant that he could go back to work, and that it was okay. The assistant stood there in shock, asking if Liwei was truly forgiving him, and Liwei, his tone firm again, warned him to leave before he changed his mind and fired him. The assistant thanked him quickly and rushed out, leaving Liwei alone, still standing there, disbelief written across his face.